This morning, our Supreme Leader announced a new measure apparently to tackle antisocial behaviour. And guess what he's calling this new measure? Respect orders. Yep, that's right. Keir Starmer has announced on X this morning new respect orders that we have to follow. Just listen to the name and you know that this order is not going to be implemented for our benefit. Is he trying to wind the public up even further? I'm seriously questioning his sanity at this stage. He needs to be stopped. He knows the public hate him. Just look at his opinion rating. It continues to fall off a cliff. Just by naming this respect orders is another slap in the face to the public as he tightens his control over us and brings us ever closer to full-blown communism. No wonder Xi Jinping praised him so much on his economic policies. They're like two peas in a pod. Now, I think we all know that this respect order is going to be control measures on the general public, disguised as fighting antisocial behaviour. We know by now that Starmer considers any government dissent as antisocial behaviour. His government and so-called justice system consider even filming protests as a bystander as an imprisonable action. Let's have a read what the government website has to say about this respect order. It starts off by saying, hooligans who wreak havoc on local communities will face tough restrictions under new powers announced by the Home Secretary today. Sounds good so far? Who would want hooligans wreaking havoc in their area? Respect orders will give the police and local council powers to ban persistent offenders from town centres or from drinking in public spots such as high streets and local parks, where they have caused misery to local people. These will be piloted prior to national rollout to make sure they are as effective as possible. Now, one of the problems here is giving powers to councils. What's the first thing councils do when given new powers? Well, they always look at ways that they can fine us and tax us. So I expect council to abuse these additional powers just like they abused previous powers, like their ability to fine people for littering. Now, I don't think anyone should be littering, but I also don't think elderly and vulnerable people should be preyed upon when something unknowingly falls out of their pocket. And as we've seen in the past, councils have employed private firms to collect these fines and they have been seriously abusing their powers. It goes on to say, failure to comply with respect orders will be a criminal offence. Police will have the ability to immediately arrest anybody who is breaching their respect order. So personally, I just think this order is going to be wide open for abuse. We have all seen how the police have abused their powers under the Terrorism Act. There's dozens, if not hundreds of videos on YouTube of auditors. And if you don't know what auditors are, they're these people that go out filming things in public, usually public buildings and sometimes even police buildings. Now, the police don't like being filmed, of course, and I wouldn't encourage anyone to purposely annoy the police either. But there are many cases where the police have clearly lost their cool with an auditor and then use the Terrorism Act to confiscate their equipment in some instances and search them. It's obvious from the interactions that these auditors are not terrorists. It's just an abuse of power by the police. I mean, let's just have a quick look at one.
Hi. I noticed you were following me. Is there any reason?
Is there a reason why you're filming?
Yes.
Okay, what's that then?
Why are you following me?
Why am I following you? Why are you filming?
Sorry?
Why are you filming?
Thank you. Is there any reason why you're following me?
Is there any reason why you're filming?
Yes.
Okay.
But why are you following me?
Because you're filming.
Because I'm filming,
you're
following
filming
me?
the police station, yes.
1 second, yeah? I've heard everything you said.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you the detaining officer? And which section are you detaining me under?
I'm detaining you under the Terrorism Act at this moment in time.
Which section?
Okay. Please give me your name or are you fine to give me your name and address? Because the next step is to arrest you. It's as simple as that.
Hang on.
About it.
Yeah.
You don't need to challenge me. Just simply give my colleague your name, your date of birth.
Okay.
And then we can find out more as to
All right. Okay.
Yes. Okay, you've got two options. Give us your details or you get arrested.
We are aware of a video circulating that was filmed on Tuesday the 11th of January at Kidderminster Police Station, where our officers spoke to and detained a male. Whilst our officers deal with hundreds of interactions with members of the public on a daily basis and do so professionally and fairly, we recognise on this occasion we got it wrong. Having reviewed the footage, we understand this situation could have been handled better, and we are genuinely sorry for this, and we wish to issue an apology to the individual involved.
So what if you attend a legitimate peaceful protest and the police decide that you're being antisocial? They could feel that your view is antisocial. It's not clear exactly what could be considered as antisocial behaviour. It could just be in their perception of things. If they perceive that you're being antisocial, then you would get hit with a respect order and some instructions to follow. This could be possibly anger management courses or something similar. But once you are under a respect order, then you could be immediately arrested again. So you wouldn't be able to attend any further protests. So maybe I'm being too cynical, but I get the feeling that the underlying theme of this order is to further control our freedom of expression and right to peaceful protests. The timing is suspicious. They seem to be trying to turn the screws in ever since Trump got re-elected. I'm guessing they're worried about a rise in anti-establishment rhetoric. The respect order also applies to vehicles as well. They will be able to seize your vehicle with no prior warning. I mean, that's a scary thought. Again, if the powers are used correctly with discretion, then it could be justified, but it's open for abuse. And if you breach your respect order, you could get a prison sentence of up to 2 years, an unlimited fine, or a community order. So will this be another tool that the police will abuse to arrest YouTubers or even us, just the regular public, for filming them? Would they deem that as antisocial behaviour? Who knows? It's quite a scary thought though. It's like a back door to remove more of our rights. Maybe I'm overreacting on this. Let me know in the comments what you think about this new respect order. Thank you for watching, and please like, subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one.